What's going on YouTube? This is DaveBreak748 coming back at you guys with another scale figure review. Today we are taking a look at a very special figure. This is Asuna, Knights of the Blood version, and this is a 1/8 scale pre-painted figure, and it is from Good Smile Company. Now guys, as you guys know, I've recently started collecting a lot of these scale figures, and I've till this day never owned any SAO scale figure. But now I'm happy to say that I have kind of burst that bubble, and now I have my very own Asuna figure, and I'm super excited to be bringing you guys this. Now, packaging looks fantastic. I love what Good Smile Company did. You have this nice window display. The color scheme of the box also represents her Knights of the Blood version uniform. It has the blacks, it has the reds, it has the whites, so it's pretty awesome the way they did this. You have a nice picture of the actual figure here. On this side, more pictures of Asuna here. On the back, it just showcases all the figure in all its glory. On this side, same stuff. Picture, picture, picture with an open display. Alright guys, that's it. There's nothing else to it, so I'm going to crack this figure open and we'll see what she has to offer. Be right back. Give me a sec. Oh my god. What an amazing figure. Yes, this is the Asuna figure that I've been looking for. I gotta say, guys, Good Smile Company nailed it with this figure. I mean, I love this awesome dynamic pose that she's in. I love the base that they've given her. I love just everything about this figure. Paint, sculpt, design, you name it. This is an amazing, amazing representation of one of my favorite heroines from any anime I've watched. Now, as you guys can clearly see, you have Asuna here as a 1/8 scale pre-painted figure. Sculpting, fantastic. I love everything from her facial expression to this pose that she's in, to all of the little details that they've put into her armor, her dress piece right here, her skirt, her stockings. I mean, look at it. She has the full package. Even her hair, guys, it's done so immaculately, as you guys can clearly see. I love this wave of hair that's, yeah, it's just perfect. This screams Asuna to me. Now, there are other Asuna figures out there, but personally for me, I like this one the best. I don't like the Asuna when she's like that fairy version of her where she's kind of tied up. That is not Asuna for me. Personally, yeah, I did not like that arc at all. So I was like, you know what? If I'm going to buy an Asuna figure, I'm gonna buy the most badass Asuna figure that I can possibly find. There was another one by Good Smile Company and someone else, but she was in this really weird pose and it just looked off to me. So that's why I went with this particular one. And I gotta say, I don't regret it at all. This is fantastic. If you take a close look, let me just zoom in. Facial expression, spot on. Paint, when it comes to her eyes, just amazing. This pose that she's in, I love it. Now guys, please do be careful when you try to insert the sword into her hand. You take off this piece right here, the hilt of the sword, you pull it off, you put it in this way, and then you just line it up and just plug the sword back into the peg. The peg hole and the peg here. So that's it. That's all you need to do, assembling wise. And lastly, of course, you have to put her onto the base, but that's no biggie. But I mean, look at this. even like the stocking folds that you see here, it's just done so nicely. I love her shoes. I love the silver paint that they used here. I love all the silver outlining they put into her armor bits right here, in the belt, the red. I love everything about this. Now, something that does bother me and something that I need you guys to be very careful of is this. This right here, the sheath, be very, very careful. Why? Because it's a very stiff plastic piece. So if you were to pull it or bend it in any way, I can definitely see this snapping. So please be very careful with that. Another thing I really do enjoy looking at is this piece right here. Her the bottom of her, I don't know what you call this, cape or dress or jacket thing. It's just so nicely done. All those folds, all the shading that they put in here, it just looks great. Love it. Now, last thing I want you guys to take a look at with me is the base. The base, nothing special, and yet they did a very nice job. I love the color that they chose to go with when it comes to the actual base. It looks like she's standing on, what's it called? Well, it's in the anime. This is like a part of a floor. I don't know. It's in one of those levels, floors, and this was one of the bases that was there. So pretty exciting. Love it, love it, love it. Guys, if you can afford this figure, if you can find this figure for a reasonable price, I would highly recommend it. Now, don't buy it from Anime Wild. That's where I picked this one up from. They have terrible customer service. The packaging that they sent was ridiculous, and my box did come damaged. And so, yeah, I wouldn't recommend them. But if you could find it for a decent price and you have the cash to dish out, definitely do pick up this figure. Guys, I would just like to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you once again for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. This is Daybreak 748, and I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.